You are watching Money Talk with Tia Harris, here to empower you with information regarding all your financial needs. Tune in every week for the best common sense financial information in the nation. Money Talk with Tia Harris. Thank you for watching Money Talk with Tia Harris. It's a pleasure to have you watching the program today. I have an awesome guest here in the studio. I want to encourage you to go ahead and get your pen and pad ready. We're going to be giving out some business tips, and we're going to give you the opportunity to start your own business. We have something called a business in a box. Here with me today is Pastor Gill, and we are going to be talking about paid to talk. But first, we will get a little bit into his background. So, Pastor, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, how you doing, Tia?
I'm doing excellent.
All right. Well, thank you for having me on Money Talk. Well, a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in a little town called Rock Hill, South Carolina. And I did 20 years in the military. And also, my dad used to have a business where he used to work on television out of the house.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So that kind of sparked a business bug in you.
Definitely put that seed in me.
All right, so tell us about some of the other businesses that you have done as well.
Yeah, we also have a daycare that we own also, that we do also in child care. Been doing that for about 15 years now, and that one actually started in the home daycare, and that's in a commercial setting. Also did some other business also on the side, but those are our main business.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So if you think about the total years that you've been in business and you haven't worked for anybody else, how many years is that?
I'll say probably about 16 years altogether. 16
years, so you are definitely qualified to give us some information today,
I
right?
sure hope so, yes ma'am.
Okay, so we definitely want to make sure you get that pen and pad and really take what Pastor Gill says seriously and write this stuff down. So another business, the main one that you're focusing on right now, because everything else is up and running, and this one is up and running too, but you're putting a lot of energy in it, is paid to talk.
Paid to talk, yes ma'am.
All right, a business in a box.
Business in a box.
Now, why would we call it a business in a box?
Because everybody got one.
Okay.
Every household got one. Even people may be homeless, but they're not phoneless.
Okay.
Everybody got cell phones.
All right, so cell phones basically.
Yes.
So if someone wants to get into communications, they can connect with you.
Definitely.
All right, give us a summary of this business in a box.
Well, basically this here, with the cell phone industry, everybody have a cell phone. And nowadays, people will not leave their house without a cell phone. And now we give people the opportunity to start their own cell phone business with absolutely no money. Like I say, zero money to start your own cell phone business.
Okay, so this sounds like too good to be true. You're saying someone can start a business with zero money.
Zero money.
Is this like a partnership with you or a franchise or?
This is a partnership as well, but I say they'll actually start their own business. We're going to give them a free website also to start for the first 30 days and actually to start making money.
Okay, so how long are you presenting this offer to the public?
Right now, unlimited until we decide to change it, but right now it's open right now.
All right, so someone calls and say, hey, I'm interested in starting my communication business. Like you said, everyone has cell phones. I have two. There's some people that could have 3 and 4 cell phones, especially if they're a big company and they have a bunch of cell phones for everyone at the company. So what would you say if I call and say, hey, I want more information on this. I want to inquire further.
Definitely. I will send them to my website, which is www.paidtotalk.net. They be able to go to that website and they can look under opportunity and they can stroll down and find out how we pay on cell phones.
All right, so it's paidtotalk.net.
Paidtotalk.net.
All right, so is this something that an individual can do out of their home, or do they have to have a storefront?
Awesome, good question. They can do it right out of the comfort of their own home because we're not going to charge them anything for brick and mortar to stop them having to pay electricity bills, so working out of their own home to start their own business. All
right, so it's some benefits to actually having a business in your house, especially if you own a house.
Definitely.
You want to share some of those with us?
Sure. People don't realize, even office space, if you have a house and you use an office space for your business, a lot of those things are written off on their taxes.
That's right.
Also, when they go in their home and they go outside their home to share the plan with someone at a lunch table, whatever like that, well, that lunch trip have just become a business expense. Also, the upkeep of the house also, if it's part of their business also, they're able to use some of the write-off of that as well. So there's a lot of benefits.
All right, so basically, if you are out there, and even if you're working a job, that's good stability because you know what you're getting on a consistent basis. But we definitely want to encourage you to have a business set up as well. And if you're looking for a new venture, we want you to touch base with Pastor Gill and he'll give you that website information again where you could check him out, and a phone number, because this might be something to add to the portfolio, or even if you just want to get started. You know, you are missing out on tax write-offs. I want to say if you only just have a job, you can get up to 7 tax write-offs, but if you do a business, it can go up as high as 422. And we want to thank Money Man Don for teaching us that lesson right there. And there's no way you can use 422 tax write-offs. So you're losing money by not having a business. And here it is, Pastor Gill says, come partner with me. Let me show you this communications business, and you can start for $0. Now that sounds too good to be true. You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll be glad to. And, you know, like I said, with the $0, what I mean, they can come in absolutely free. They can get their own website absolutely free, and they can start enrolling people in their cell phone business. And they can also start enrolling customers. Do you realize that the Wall Street Revelator did a magazine back in 2013, and they said that the cell phone industrial was going to be a $321 billion industrial. So even Wall Street realized the power of a cell phone. Well, our company see that, and that will give you the opportunity to come in free of charge to start your own business and make as much money as you want to. Unlimited income potential.
All right, so you've been doing excellent with this business. How long have you had yours up and going?
I had it up now going on 2 years. January will be 2 years, so a little over a year and a half.
2 years.
Yes.
And you have a lot of partners that you built during this time period.
Definitely. And not only that, I have been able to make money in the business, also eliminate my cell phone bill, because our company give you opportunity to eliminate your cell phone bill just by referring 3 customers to save them money on their cell phone bill, and you eliminate your cell phone bill.
All right, so we're going to go into more details on the benefits and the services and the plans that you're offering when we come back from the commercial break. You guys are watching Pastor Gill. I definitely want you guys to connect with him. Again, if you don't have a business, you need to get with him. Everybody needs a business. When we found out what big corporations, what type of tax write-offs they had, a lot of the masses were upset. But my question to you is, why are you upset? Because the same opportunity is available for you, but you have to step into that opportunity. So today we have a business in the box that you can explore with Pastor Gill. And again, it is communications, it is cell phones. Who does not have a cell phone? All right, so we're going to allow him to give his information out. And then when we come back from the commercial break, we're going to get into more details on the services, on the plans that you would be offering, on the benefits that you can present to the public, because this is a competitive nation, period, and you have to be competitive. So it's a good thing that the plans that he have and some of the services are competitive that you guys can look into as well. So we appreciate you for watching Money Talk with Tia Harris. Keep it locked right here. But before we go, Pastor, go ahead and give your information.
Definitely. You can contact me by phone, 803-448-5584. Once again, that's 803-448-5584. Or you can visit me on my website, www.paidtotalk.net. That's www.paidtotalk.net.
You are watching Money Talk with Tia Harris. Keep it locked right here.
Have you heard that the wireless industry earns billions of dollars every year? That's right, billions of dollars every year. Start your own cell phone wireless business with no money. No money. One of our favorite plans includes a free cell phone with no credit check and no contract. PaidToTalk.net is looking for serious business partners to tap into the market. Go to www.paidtotalk.net today. That's www.paidtotalk.net or call 803-448-5584.
Hi, I'm Tia Harris with Home Solutions Realty. I would love for you to really think about how much rent you've been wasting if you're renting a townhome, house, or condo. What I would love for you to do is take your rent, times it by 12, then times that by 5, and see how much money has been going out the door. You could have been transferring that money into a brand new home or an existing property, split level ranch with a basement, whatever you like. I would love to assist you in finding your home today and fulfilling all the desires that you want in a house and help you get all the benefits that come along with owning a property. Please give me a call at 704-287-9749. That's Home Solutions Realty, 704-287-9749. Let's get your house today. Welcome back to Money Talk with Tia Harris. We're still here with Pastor Gill. We're talking about a business in a box. He's giving you guys a great opportunity today. If you have not ever owned a business, he's saying come be a partner with me in the communications business for free. So we're going to get more details for you. And of course, he'll give his phone number and website out multiple times so you guys can contact him and actually sit down and have a one-on-one with a successful businessman who's been in business for more than 16 years. And that is the type of experience that you need. One thing you need to learn, especially if you're new in business, is that mentors are great. And he would be an excellent mentor for someone that was interested in getting started, especially if it's for the first time. Okay, so Pastor Gill, I want to know some of these plans. Like, what are your niche products?
All right. Well, our niche plan, we does unlimited talk, text, and data plans with no contract, with no credit check.
All right, wait a minute, pause. No contract and no credit check. Does that make any sense at all?
That makes a lot of sense because
there's some people out there with some credit issues like, no contract, no credit check.
Right.
Okay, that's very competitive.
Definitely. We also have a program where you bring 3 customers, we eliminate your cell phone bill.
Okay, now that is, you got a lot of stuff going on right now. They say when it's too good to be true, it is. So what's going on, Pastor?
It's cell phones. Everybody got them.
All right, so no credit check.
No credit check.
No contract.
No contract.
And if you send 3 people, your cell phone will be eliminated.
Cell phone bill eliminated.
Okay, as long as you keep 3 people with the company with you.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so does a person have to do the business in order to get those benefits, or can they just be a random individual? Hey, I don't want to do business. I just want the cell phones.
That's open for everyone.
Everyone. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have to do the business.
All right, because you have some people that say, hey, I don't want to do the business. I just want the cell phone if it's a great plan. So do you have some competitive plans?
Yeah, we have 3 major carriers that we use for our plans. And we're working on a 4th one right now. So they're all major networks. And right now you get them at wholesale price. If they was to go into the Sprint store, they would have to be put on contract for the most part. If they went into the Verizon store, they had to put on contract. They went into T-Mobile, they had to put on contract. So we deal with major carriers, and we do it with no contract and no credit checks.
All right. So what about money-wise? Is it the same price, or is there a discount going on?
Well, you get them at discount also, because look at it this way, listeners. You're able to eliminate your cell phone bill. I don't know if you understood that or not, but 3 people out of 340 million people that got cell phones, just finding 3 eliminate your cell phone bill. So actually, I can say this here: we can get your cell phone bill to 0.
Cell phone bill to 0. That sounds really good.
Sounds good.
All right, so go ahead and give your phone number and your cell phone number and your website out. We're going to do that several times.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. My cell phone number is 803-448-5584. Once again, that's 803-448-5584. The website is www.paidtotalk.net.
All right, so let's say we have someone visiting the area right now, and they're from Virginia or California, New York, Mississippi, Tennessee, and they say, hey, this sounds interesting to me. Can I get these same benefits in my area?
Definitely. This is a nationwide plan that we're doing right now. And if you have a phone that we already use in our company already, we could bring your own phone over. We could port your number. And also, if you pay for your first month, we'll give you your second month free just for joining our company. And also, if you're one of our don't have a cell phone, we'll give free cell phones with no contract, no credit check to our first customers as well.
Okay, wait a minute. How are you giving away free cell phones?
The way we do it, simple. Sign up with one of our plans, no contract, no credit check, and we will give you a free cell phone.
All right, this is sounding great to many people.
Definitely.
Let's give your information out again.
Once again, my cell phone number is 803-448-5584. Once again, that's 803-448-5584.
All right, that's 803-448-5584. We want to encourage you to connect with Pastor Gill. Again, if you don't have a business, I want to encourage you to actually look into that. That's what makes the country go round. Small businesses, medium, large businesses. But if you just want the cell phone service, some of you guys may have credit issues, and it could have happened because it was beyond your control, okay? But at the end of the day, it's still a fact, and you can actually come to him with no credit check. That is too good to be true. And no contract, and still get a cell phone with a major carrier, be affiliated with major towers so you don't have a lot of issues with your cell phone. If you have a cell phone, they may be able to transfer it over and port the number, or they have a cell phone for free. So that's kind of exciting, Pastor.
That's exciting. And also for those that are looking for business opportunity, we can also show you how to get paid. Every time someone happens to pay a cell phone bill, you can make unlimited residual income.
All right, unlimited income. And that's part of that business partnership.
That's part of the partnership.
What are some other benefits of the business partnership for those that are interested?
Definitely. As a business, I can show you how to come in absolutely $0 and show you how to start enrolling customers and getting paid for everyone that you bring in and convert their phone service over to ours. Also, we have the government program. If you have someone in your area that's on the government program, right now we have about 7 states that we supply free government phones for, and you get paid for those also.
All right, now who wouldn't want a free phone?
I don't understand it. Everyone.
Especially no credit check, no contract. Some people get tired of contracts.
Oh, yes.
You know, you want to break it, all of a sudden they want to charge you extra $200-$300.
Right.
You know, if you have an issue, it's hard to get out of. You know, but you guys have great customer service as well. Can you talk to us about that?
Definitely. Our customer service have been rated 5 times with Inc. 500, Inc. 5000 for 4 consecutive years for our customer service. So the customer service is awesome. It's right here in the United States of America, where it's not called overseas. It's right here in our own country where you get customer service to be able to help you with whatever issues you may have with your service.
Okay, well that's awesome. I said we got the military man repping the U.S. of A.
All right.
All right, we want you to reach out to Pastor Gill. Go ahead and give your contact information again, Pastor.
Yeah, once again, the cell phone number is 803-448-5584. Once again, that's 803-448-5584.
All right, so question. I was encouraging everyone to reach out to you, but is that okay? Or is there a particular type of individual you're looking for that you want to go in a business partnership with?
Well, in a business partnership, if you are enthusiastic and you're tired of being broke and you want to really live the American dream, you need to come and see me. So right now, a lot of folks are struggling financially, but I want to ask you something. How many people do you see using a cell phone? Everyone using a cell phone. You have a major opportunity here to make as much money as you want to off a product that millions of Americans are using, and also you have an opportunity to come in and pay absolutely $0. It's a no-brainer.
All right, question for the people that have never done this before and they say, yes, my money's light right now. There's been some transitions in the country, but I'm peaked to go into my own business, but need training. You can't just jump out sometimes into your own business if you don't have certain training or characteristics. Do you provide that as a mentor?
Yeah, definitely. We provide the training also, free training also. We also come to whatever area that you're in to also help you get your business started. We also have online training 7 days a week where you get trained on the product. So we're talking about a cell phone. We're talking about a product that everyone already have, they're already using. We're talking about a product that people are already spending money on. So we're not asking you to do anything different. We're just asking you to change the way you do business.
Yeah, change the way you do business. And for some of you guys, in order to do this, you're going to have to change the way you think. But thank God we have Pastor Gill here with an awesome opportunity of mentorship and also partnership in the world of communications, cell phones. Everybody just about has one. Okay, so some people have even replaced their landline with a cell phone. So he's going to give us information out one more time. Then we're going to hit a commercial break. We appreciate you for watching Money Talk.
Once again, the cell phone number is 803-448-5584. Once again, it's 803-448-5584.
You are watching Money Talk with Tia Harris. Keep it locked right here.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Clarice, Charlotte's very own Hollywood hairstylist. I specialize in healthy hair, whether relaxed, natural, or in a protective style, while giving you a Hollywood glamour look. Services include healthy blowout technique, braids, all weaving techniques, custom wig units, and more at affordable prices. Stop by 4936 Albemarle Road, Suite 11, or call 704-287-2141. For visual images, check out Instagram under Tiffany Clarice. Rain. Hollywood Hair by Tiffany Clarice. Why look like the rest when you can look your best?
My name is Cynthia Knight, Director of Castle's Daycare Academy, here in Charlotte, North Carolina for more than 28 years, preparing children to be successful as they further their education. I have developed a curriculum entitled Achievement Rocks. It inhabits purposeful learning that encourages feelings of achievement in all children. Learning is fun. If you want your child to get an outstanding education while having fun prior to entering the school system, go to Achievement Rocks, ROCZ.com, or call 704-563-7112, because brilliance is at work in the mind of a child.
Thank you for watching Money Talk with Tia Harris. I have Luciana Collins here, and we're going to talk some more about business tips. Of course, we'll give her information out several times throughout this segment, so if you want to connect with her, you can. How you doing today, Luciana?
Hey, Tia, I'm doing very well. And yourself?
I'm doing excellent. So we need to remind everybody that you are the master online marketer.
Yes. I've been doing this for a while.
Okay, all right. So I'm sure you have some great online business tips, but we want to start with some generic business tips as well. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Okay. Generic business tips I would give is make sure you have your name and your business registered with your state.
Okay, I think that's great. Why do you think your state? Because a lot of people say Delaware or another state. Why you say your state?
Well, I know people say Delaware because of the different tax breaks and things that you can get, but you would need your state because you want to make sure you're the only one doing business in that name in that state.
Okay, that's great. So that kind of makes me think about LLCs and corporations and S corps, which you need to get with a competent CPA to discuss. But when you register, and then sometimes that's another way to register, it helps you kind of lock that down as well for that area.
Exactly. And you want to be known for that one business in that area.
Okay.
If you go to Delaware, and you're doing business here locally, someone can take your name and then they're going to get all your business, even though you've been incorporated or, doing business as this name for the last 2-3 years.
All right, so I think that's a great tip, and I think folks should also get with an attorney on that as well to see how you can block people from taking your name or your product across the nation. A good attorney can assist you with that. Also, something that comes in mind is the Secretary of State. Many people are sleeping on the Secretary of State. If you call that business department, oftentimes they have staff there that's already paid by the government to assist you with business type things, how to set it up properly, whether it's a LLC, a S corp, a nonprofit organization. You can ask them questions and they'll answer those questions for you free of charge. Also want to encourage you to connect with the SBA, which is the Small Business Administration. Oftentimes they have free assistance as well. What's your next tip?
My next tip would be to make sure when you're doing business you give value. And the way you give value is to make sure that your customer or your client knows what they're getting and they feel good about using your service.
All right, so that kind of goes with good communication, branding, marketing, making sure your message is clear. For example, I had a friend of mine who had a magazine and he had a real ethnic name on the magazine, and he talked to some business partners and they were saying, hey, even the way you spell this, it doesn't seem like it's pronounced the same. We need to make sure we're sending clear messages in regards to that name to the public. So if you want someone to know exactly what you do, then you need to make sure that you have a motto or a statement or slogan that goes right along with that. And I would actually ask several people, if I say this, do you get the gist of what my business is?
Yes, and what you're referring to is called a tagline. In marketing lingo, that would be called a tagline. And normally, a tagline is something that gets a person thinking about your product, or when they hear it, they know, ooh, that's what it is. So for example, if I say good to the last drop, what you gonna say?
It's some coffee. Where is it at?
Yeah.
I want some Folgers.
That's right. So we all know that taglines work, and it's a good way to get people interacting with your brand and sparking emotion. So definitely want to have that slogan, that tagline going on to you.
Okay, also, just want to let you guys know that a 30-second elevator pitch is very important as well. In other words, if someone asks you what your business is all about, can you give it to them in a snapshot? Do you know how to even develop that snapshot? That's something that you need to think about. Somebody say, what do you do? Bam, this is what I do. Now, can we do business? And I think that's great when you go to networking functions. If you're in business and you're not in the networking function scene, there's heavy networking functions here all the time. All the chambers have them. I have them. Some other compadres as well. You need to get on the networking function scene. What's your next tip?
You do.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to add to what you were saying. You do need to get with the networking professionals, because no idea is original. And it's many businesses out here that's basically kind of like maybe you do the same thing or something similar. And you definitely want to check out and know what your competitor is doing. When you know what your competitor is doing, you can know how to set your prices. You can know what to offer a little bit different than they are. So that's another way that you can bring value into your business, where one customer or client might choose to work with you besides the other person.
All right, so that leads me to a niche. You know,
Okay.
I did mortgage loans for a long time, for 11 years, and I worked for one of the largest brokerage firms in the nation. And we had over 200 lending institutions that we were able to place loans through. So our question would be, I mean, how do you narrow that down? I mean, 200 lending institutions with multiple products. The question would be, what is your niche? In other words, what are you really good at? Are you getting out to the public what you are really good at? And that's something to think about.
It is something to think about. And one thing I like to tell people is that marketing to everyone is marketing to no one. So you definitely have to have your target market. You can't offer the same thing to the same people, because people have different needs. So you have to say, who can relate with my products, who's going to use my service, and who's going to be willing to purchase my service. And that comes down to doing different kind of research on segmentation and demographics, and seeing who you want to, who will actually use your product and your service, opposed to trying to sell everything for everyone. So let me just give you an example. Okay. So we know McDonald's. It's simple. Everyone knows McDonald's, and everyone has eaten at McDonald's one time or another. And their slogan is, or what they specialize is, fast, quick food. So when you go to McDonald's, they want to make sure they take your order correctly, give you hot food in a matter of seconds. So this is the target market that they are targeting. They're not saying come in, pick your have it your way, or pick your own dressing and whatever kind of salad you like. They really specialize in quick food. So when you go to a place like that, that's what you get. And you want a person to, when they come to your business or use your service, you want to say, when I go to this place, this is what I'm going to get. And you want to meet their expectations. And the best way to do that is to establish your target market.
All right, so we want to encourage you guys to really think about the tips that we gave today all throughout the program in regards to business. If you have any questions or comments, you can feel free to give me a call at any time. And my telephone number is 704-287-9749. That's 704-287-9749. Also, my other cell phone number is 704-277-1089. That's 704-277-1089. And Luciana, how can they reach you?
You can reach me at 704-500-1855. That's 704-500-1855. And you can also email me at Luciana, that's Luciana, at mydaybu.com.
Thank you for watching Money Talk with Tia Harris. We hope we have encouraged you with the information that we have gave out today. Tune in next week, same time, same place.